At 2:17 a.m., the sirens went off. Not the kind people casually ignore. Not the kind you assume will pass. This was the kind that makes your stomach tighten, because you know something is already too close. Phones buzzed across entire neighborhoods. Tornado warning. Seek shelter immediately. Parents shook their children awake. Dogs barked. Basement doors slammed shut. And as the wind began to scream outside, one question hung in the air. A question America keeps asking, but still hasn't answered. If we can see these storms coming, why do they still hit us like a surprise? And as the wind closes in, the same questions begin to surface. Why does it feel like these storms are getting stronger every year? If we can see them forming days in advance, why does it still feel like we're running out of time? And with all our technology, why does being prepared still feel so uncertain? On radar screens, the storms looked almost unreal. Massive systems stretched across state lines. Rotating cells. Unstable air colliding at just the wrong angles. This wasn't one storm. It was dozens, hitting the Midwest, the South, and parts of the East almost simultaneously. In a single night, millions of Americans were under warnings. Homes were flattened. Cars were flipped. Power grids went dark. For some families, everything they owned disappeared in less than 3 minutes. And by morning, the question wasn't just what happened. It was why this keeps happening. Those questions don't come from fear alone. They come from a reality that's changing faster than most people realize. The atmosphere now holds more heat, more moisture, and more energy than it used to. That extra energy gives storms more fuel, and less warning. Storms have always existed. America has always had tornadoes, floods, and hurricanes. But something is different now. Meteorologists aren't guessing anymore. They're watching storms form days in advance. The atmosphere is holding more moisture. Air masses are more unstable. Temperature contrasts are sharper. That means storms have more fuel. They grow faster. They hit harder. And they behave in ways models didn't predict just decades ago. Rain falls in hours that used to fall over weeks. Winds reach speeds rarely recorded before. Forecasts aren't failing. They're facing conditions they weren't originally designed for. Storms are forming faster, intensifying quicker, and behaving in ways that leave less time to react. Tornado seasons are longer, and less predictable. This isn't about politics. It's about physics. A warmer atmosphere doesn't just mean warmer days. It means more violent reactions. And those reactions are now happening where millions of people live. Behind every statistic is a moment. A family hiding in a bathroom as the walls begin to shake. A firefighter searching through debris, hoping to hear a voice. A town waking up to silence where a neighborhood used to be. For survivors, the storm doesn't end when the clouds pass. Insurance claims take months. And when storms change faster than preparation does, the consequences aren't abstract. They're personal. They're measured in homes lost, lives disrupted, and fear that doesn't fade when the sky's clear. Rebuilding takes years. And for many, life never fully returns to normal. Each time it happens, the emotional toll compounds. Because people aren't just scared of the storm that hit. They're scared of the next one. America has some of the most advanced weather forecasting in the world. We have satellites. Radar networks. Early warning systems. But warnings don't equal protection. Sirens don't stop wind. Alerts don't reinforce buildings. In many areas, shelters are outdated or non-existent. Because survival isn't just about knowing a storm is coming. It's about whether there's enough time, and enough protection, when it arrives. Homes aren't built for extreme weather. Infrastructure was designed for a climate that no longer exists. And when storms escalate faster than expected, minutes matter. Sometimes the warning comes, but the time to act doesn't. So here's the uncomfortable truth. America isn't caught off guard because we don't see the storms coming. We're caught off guard because we haven't adapted fast enough. Our cities expanded into risk zones. Our infrastructure stayed the same. Our preparation assumed yesterday's weather, not today's reality. The uncomfortable truth is this. We didn't stop seeing the storms coming. We stopped updating the world they arrive in. The storms didn't suddenly change overnight. We underestimated how fast the world around us was shifting. This isn't about fear. It's about readiness. Because the question was never, will storms come? The real question is, when the next one forms, will we be ready when it arrives? The sky will clear again. It always does. But somewhere, another system is already forming. Another clash of heat and moisture. Another test of preparation. Nature isn't waiting for debates to end. It isn't slowing down. And the storms don't care whether we're ready or not. They're coming. The only thing left to decide is how prepared we choose to be when they arrive. The sky will clear again. It always does. But another system is already forming somewhere. So the real question isn't if storms will come. It's whether we'll be ready when they do. When the storm is over, the world looks different. Not just because buildings are gone or trees are down, but because certainty disappears with them. People walk through debris in silence, trying to understand how something so powerful arrived so quickly. The same words are repeated again and again, we didn't expect it to be this bad. We thought we had more time. And those words are being spoken more often now, because storms no longer behave the way they used to. They form faster, strike harder, and expose every weakness in preparation. Knowing a storm is coming is not the same as being ready for it. Readiness isn't just warnings and alerts. It's where homes are built, how communities are designed, and whether shelter exists when minutes matter. Because nature isn't slowing down, and the next system is already forming somewhere. The real question isn't if storms will come. It's what we choose to do before the sky darkens again. As the storms rage and skies clear, one question remains for all of us: are we truly ready for the next one? How would you prepare if you only had minutes to act? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your answer might inspire someone else to rethink their own readiness.